Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. And here is the top.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
The fans are ready, and it looks like great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Good counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Punch, counter punch. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Just see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. She scores with that counter. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alicia in that last round. And a round that seemed like it.
Throw it from your mind.
Here we go for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Block the left there. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Giving us a high-tempo show. Punch, counter punch. The right hook misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Alicia in that last round.
Her
the
round.
corner can't
So
be
I
happy.
need you to go back out there, and I need you to win.
Let's get it started in round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. That hook is parried away. The straight right just misses. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Perfect counter lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alicia in that last round.
Better
Well, let's see
than
what
that. You've done all your...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That one lands. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
That counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
She can't find a home for that jab. She scores with that counter. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Tried to score with the uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alicia in that last round.
Doing?
Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and
Get
say
your mind
something
back
special.
in the game.
This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart.
Better than this girl. You're much better. She's not even in your...
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Back together and put it back on her this round. You're starting to...
Here's the bell to start round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She scores with that counter. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of these earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the door.
Whoa, and Miss GB goes down. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Napoleon clipped hard. And the Empress is down. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. Have what?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot.
Now
One
you're
round,
switching off.
2 knockdowns,
You've done
each by
all
a
of your
different
work,
fighter.
all
And they
from
were
camp.
heavy knockdowns
To get
too.
here and blow it now. So I need you to get back out there and switch.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that rep.
Let's start the 6. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Good counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter lands. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with that jab. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice defense on that jab. He wasn't ready for that counter. Swing and a miss with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alicia. in
Now
that
you're
last round.
switching off.
Well, this
You're
fight is
starting
not
to
going
make
as planned
mistakes,
for her.
and you're
She's-
switching off. I need you to switch.
Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So she needs to be careful because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then it's a mental thing more than anything else.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. You'd like to see more. Whoa, wait a minute! Napoleon got rocked. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Alicia.
You're better than...
And there's the bell for round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
So much firepower here. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Alicia's in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that's it, a unanimous decision. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Sugar Ray Leonard. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner,
from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world,
Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican monster, David Benavidez.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, all I can...
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Brilliant hook there. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Do you believe this? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. No rest for the weary. A straight right just misses. The Mexican monster's in trouble. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Leonard in that lap.
Come on, switch on.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Got him there. Well done with that counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Insane action. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round.
The fight's not over yet.
There's the bell for round 3. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. The straight right just misses. He misses with that straight left. Missing with the hook. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that hook. And he scores with the counter. Throws the jab but does not score. These two fighters are made for one another. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. And around that seemed like he turned.
Get out there and switch on.
Here we go to the 4th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchanged punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Can't score with that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Beautiful counter shot. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right here.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
I need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Both men step back for just a moment. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
Switched off completely. Right, let's go.
There's the bell to start round 6. They got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They miss with the jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. That right uppercut misses. You'd like to see more jabs. He wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
Let's talk about Benavidez that last round.
Come on, he switched it off. You can place it.
There's the bell to start round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The straight right just misses. Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Nice, very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Okay,
Sugar Ray in that last round.
focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Round 8, and we're off again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Nice work to block that right uppercut. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Not the way either one of these fighters hoped it would go, but they can't. ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. A left hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just missing with the uppercut. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? And he just put Amir Khan down. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that but ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good defense stopping that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
Listen, he switched off. What's he doing?
On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
These two have been going. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
So time to go sell. What a night we expect it to be. It's and he'll be facing Roman Gonzalez.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Belfast, Northern Ireland, introducing a super bantamweight and featherweight champion of the world.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, I love this place.
All right,
The
I went
atmosphere
over
is
the rules.
second to none.
I
If
want
you
you to
get the right
protect yourself
fights,
at all
you've got
times.
fun all night.
Thousands
I
of
say you
fans
must
here in
obey.
attendance tonight,
Good
but when
luck.
the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start round one. Nice slip to avoid the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. And down goes Chocolatito.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Did you see that? Frampton now knocked backwards. He's got to cover up. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
What are you doing? It's switched off completely. Come on, you're switching off. You got to place
back up.
This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this.
Here we go. It's round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Oh, wait a minute. This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they go...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Chocolatito just got... And down goes Chocolatito.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Break him mentally.
Time!
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're letting back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Oh, that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up
on the round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good.
There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Don't
think about the defense on end and think about what you do. Good work.
Round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win this next.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in.
Fight, dear. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Let's go.
That's it. Come to me. That's it. Stick to what you're doing.
Time out!
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. Now don't worry.
Together. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get
Up, but you'll take.
Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little.
Switch on. Switch on. You've been coasting this.
Working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great.
Confidence. You've got to take that confidence.
Let's do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you all right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
What you doing? Come on, get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were smart. You weren't...
this round. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the...
Win the round on your jab and then breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a...
Let's fight.
Be smart. You've got to be smart. Get through the round.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.